Hello, Star Starbuck here of IgniteRadiance.com. I'm coming to you with my top 9 things, 9 reasons why 2015 was just simply not your year. So I am really excited that you're here. I just want to let you know, if you don't already know who I am Star Starbuck, IgniteRadiance.com. I am a life coach, international motivational speaker, Huffington Post blogger, busy mom. Hey, thanks for being here. Star Starbuck here of IgniteRadiance.com. And I am also a radio show host, interviewing people such as Panache Desai, Anuradha Kautha out of Europe, Dr. Bruce Lipton, Dr. Christine Carter. I love studying happiness. I'm fascinated with the brain and helping things to move along. So why 2015 was not your year? Thank you, by the way, for those of you who are inviting your followers. I'm just going to give you a quick screenshot of where you can find me. And there you are, IgniteRadiance.com. You can get your free 10 free tips on how to ignite your inner and outer radiance by going to IgniteRadiance.com. That's my gift to you. All right, so here's my top 9. And I'm sorry for those of you who are late into the podcast, and thank you for those of you who are, 1, sharing hearts, and 2, following and inviting your followers to join this scope. It's a big one for me, sharing these big tips with you for this very final day here of 2015. So happy New Year's Eve to you. The first reason why 2015 was not your year, you were working on the wrong goal. Perhaps you were working on goals to improve your health, or to run a marathon, or to own a certain specific car by the end of the year. Perhaps you had a goal of making an achievement in your career, to have a certain financial status, to have a certain relationship status. The reason why that goal didn't work out for you is because you were focusing on the wrong thing. What you were focusing on is the thing or the event rather than the experience that it was going to gain you. And I want you to just hear that for a quick second. You were focused on the event or the thing rather than the experience that it was going to give you. So it wasn't the the brand new Porsche convertible that you were seeking. That wasn't the goal. The goal was the freedom that was going to give you. The goal was instead the experience that result was going to get for you. That's the real goal. Okay, you had and you sought far too much control. You were looking for one outcome, and what that did for you was it left you feeling depleted. It left you not really feeling like you had direction. It left you lacking creativity. You were too narrow-minded, focusing on that singular goal, and didn't realize that you were missing out on other opportunities. It took your energy. It took everything out of you, focusing on just that one thing. All right, number 3. Chaos and clutter. Chaos and clutter robs you. Listen, I know that you are a creative. I know that what you do is create, and you're excellent and expert at it. However, there needs to be an ebb and a flow with your creativity and productivity. So there are times when, and it's important for you to honor that ebb and flow, there are times when that creativity is really off the charts. And Einstein was known for being a mess. I just want you to know that. So messy isn't necessarily bad. Chaos isn't necessarily bad. It's when you live in it all the time. It's when you allow it to take over and allow it to distract you from the productivity. So there is an ebb and a flow there. So allow yourself to honor your natural process of both creativity and productivity. Notice when you're most creative, notice when you're most productive. Set aside and schedule time, create space for you to be just that. there was too much drama. When there wasn't chaos in the physical sense in your world, you created it in your intellectual and emotional, physiological world. It's really important that you clear space, both in your physical world and in your inner world. Create space to eliminate the distractions that are holding you back from playing a bigger version of yourself, from realizing those bigger dreams that you have. So allow yourself to create space, distance yourself from the relationships, from the drama, from the excuses that have distracted you this year and held you back from being your better version of yourself. All right. It's not your time. That's hard to say out loud and it's hard to hear. I get it. That's the number 5. So we've got 1, you were working on the wrong goal. 2, you tried to have too much control. 3, there was chaos and clutter distracting you. 4 was the drama. 5, it's not your time. Now, everyone has it. Each of us, myself included, have life distractions. And perhaps there were some big ones in your way this year. I just want you to know that it's not your fault. It happens. And those distractions, those challenges, those hiccups, if you will, happen for a reason. This is your moment to take a pause and just reflect. What was it that you really gained? What was the big gift that moment, that challenge, that distraction brought to you this year? Maybe it was the passing of a loved one. Maybe it was a horrible accident. Maybe you had foreclosure. I don't know what that was. Maybe there was I don't know what that was. We all have those moments. And that is a time for you to pause, to regain strength, to recalibrate of what's important. This year was not the year for you to accomplish the really big goal. This was the year for you to grow in a little bit deeper, to learn something new about yourself, to learn something new about how you're going to move forward. Okay? All right. Number 6. You thought that there was a magic pill, formula, blueprint that you could just slip right in and start cruising along with. Sorry. As a result, you invested some pretty significant time, money, energy, and you sacrificed some of your very own biggest assets, your own intuitive wisdom, for the sake of following someone else's guidance, their formula, their blueprint, their resources, and it left you abandoning your own. I want you to just hear the significance of that. You abandoned your own truth because you went out seeking and you thought that maybe it would be easier to just listen to someone else's. Your wisdom is gonna elevate you to the next level. So really allow yourself to tune into that this year. All right, 2015 was not your best year because you didn't do enough celebrating. Now listen, I get it. You set the bar really high and that's how you achieve. What's happening though is that as you're setting that bar really high, the thing that you're noticing between here and there is the gap. And that's all that you see is the gap. And so it leaves you in a space feeling like you're striving all the time. And you're not really sure. You don't really feel success. And so it's really important that you actually schedule that sensation, schedule feeling success. It is going to build your momentum. It is going to continue to support your creative flow and your creative juices. Listen, curiosity releases endorphins that stimulate creativity. So continue to be curious. And this number 7 was celebrate. So I want you to, if you can, schedule it in on a weekly basis to just celebrate your wins. What is it that you would be celebrating? Especially at the end of the year, take a moment to just kind of go through your calendar, find something to celebrate that you accomplished at least once a month. Okay, that's number 7 for you. Number 8. Oh my gosh, the naysayers. It was not your year because you had a lot of naysayers around you. So what I want you to do, these are the people who you're not quite comfortable celebrating with. These are not the people that you call when you have some really big news, because they're the people who are saying, don't get too ahead of yourself there, Sally. Those are the people who don't really know how to respond. Maybe you're detecting some jealousy. They are just not in a space. So this isn't judgment. This is just discerning the truth, right? It's just that, discerning the truth. So you're discerning the truth about who around you is perhaps holding you back. They're not necessarily doing the 3 C's, and you need friends around you who are doing those 3 C's. They are celebrating you, they are championing you, and they are challenging you. They are celebrating you, championing you, and when I say celebrating, championing, and challenging. So I want you to surround yourself with people who are going to exhibit those 3 C's. Celebrate, challenge, champion. All right. And number 9, you did a whole lot of over planning. Listen, to tell you that you can, at the beginning of this year, plan out every single detail for 2016 would be silly. It is distracting you. All of that planning is distracting you from your intuitive wisdom, from you living in the moment, from you allowing yourself to be present in this moment. Something is available to you. Allow yourself to be present to it. Over planning is a waste of time. It is tedious, and it is a distraction, distracting you, taking you off the course of where it is that you need to be. So that is my message for you. Thank you for listening. This is Star Staubach of IgniteRadiance.com. And again, I'm just going to share that with you. IgniteRadiance.com, where you can go and get your 10 free days of igniting your inner and outer radiance. You can also go to Facebook.com/groups/radiant-living. And that is our group where you can find us and you can hang out and you can learn more tips. And thank you for 1, for watching this message, 2, for sharing this message, and 3, for making any comments. I love your feedback. You can email me directly, star@igniteradiance.com. I would love to hear what you have to share. What made 2015 amazing, and perhaps how was it maybe not your year? Let's make 2016 epic. Again, Star Staubach, IgniteRadiance.com. Thanks for being here.